Alright guys, welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. So today we're gonna be attempting the new stages that have been added to the Perfect Cooperation Team Battle event. So we got two, and we're gonna try and get the missions done in one go. So let's hop into stage 5. Goku and A18, which I presume Android 18's double attack. We're gonna do it with the Inhuman Deeds team. Which is this one, which is a very sus team. It's a very old team, I might add you, with just some very powerful options that have recently come in through the anniversary added to this team. So we're gonna try this and see how it goes. As always, no support memories, no support items, and let's hop in. So we do got plenty of slot 1 options. Yes, okay, we got at least one slot 1 option over here. So yeah, we should be okay for what this is. Okay, what are we dealing with here? Ooh, is this a Spirit Bomb? Or is this a Dragon Fist countdown? That looks like a Dragon Fist countdown, if anything. Okay, well, everything can be done to her, so we're just gonna carry on like this. And thankfully with Broly, from whatever how you work, we'll put the front one here. He just requires, technically, his 12 key to function. Which gives him that the massive raise in defense, which is really good. Ooh. Okay, that's a bit concerning. The Ibroid does not have guard, if anything, and then Frieza was taking damage. Essentially, well, he starts with 50% damage reduction with guard, so that's a bit concerning. We'll see how this plans out. Maybe we need attack lower people on this team. If she doesn't super, then we're good. We're fine, actually. We're actually fine. But we'll see how this carries on. Not doing any damage to her. To be fair, this is not a... hate to break it to everybody here. This is not a high damage team. The Inhuman Deeds team... we stunned him. Okay, yes. Okay, I forgot Broly can stun. Okay, beautiful. 100%. Definitely worth it. Okay. Now, of course, that doesn't help us with the turn charge mechanic. Like, turn charges will still be consumed. So now what?
では努力だけではどうやっても越えられぬ壁を見せてやろう。やめろブロリー。やめろ。
I generally forgot about the Vegeta's active skill. Okay. Oh, it's Int Boss. Okay. You said it was received. Okay, so this guy is probably just gonna... Or it could be a thing whereby we have to keep that gauge lowered and not reach its maximum. Like, that's what I suspect. We will put... how many links does Broly have with nothing? We'll put him here just so that he can get more links so that the attack power of him will be greater. We'll keep Vegeta in slot 1 because he's our slot 1 along with that Tech Broly. So yeah, we'll do this. We shall do... Let's actually do this one here on the left. And then STR Broly can actually build up quite a bit over here. That's at least one more additional super, I think it is. Because it's like every 2 Rainbow Key Spheres, he actually can do stuff. So the other one I could bring onto this team, which I actually just thought of right now, was LR Super Baby 2, right? Because he has the passive boost for this celebration. So he is much better right now. There are a lot of other units.
じゃあいいものを見せてやろう。この俺が地球に行った時に奴らから面白いことを学んだ。戦闘力のコントロールだ。
Okay. Unfortunately, this Vegeta does not have big bad bosses. So, but we are gonna leave him here for now because I don't want to keep the Brody here on rotation with full power Frieza. This is not a conducive thing. So it seems like it's switching back and forth between Android 18 and all. So it looks like we have to continuously make sure that that charge gauge is low. Otherwise, this is going to be a nuke that comes way. I presume that is what is going to happen now. But okay. What do you... I brought the Scout of Vegeta just because he seemed to be like a decent option. He requires... key spheres, if I remember correctly. 5 or more. Or is it, wait, is it 1? For every key sphere of 20 gets an extra attack and defense up to 500%, and then blah blah blah. Yeah. So I think this will count. There. Hopefully it counts the rainbow key spheres when I do this. So, and of course we'll do this with Broly. Of course the stun not going to be useful here, but hey. Yeah, Frieza very tapered here on this type of team because of course this is not a... This is a defensive support team, not really like an attack offensive supportive team. So like to kind of survive, which I don't know what the inhuman needs. Like it would be really nice if like, what is it, DKP was on this team? Would it really help? Oh come on, Frieza. Really? Let's see the Scout of Vegeta, how do you do? Because he needs to do multiple attacks to actually just build up, if I remember correctly. And he gets damage reduction for what he does. This guy had the biggest glow up when Festival of Battle came around, because like he's a stacking unit. Oh, he dodged? Okay, yeah, he was supposed to have dodge transfer correctly, so that's actually will be helpful. Yeah. He's only 55% for me. So I'm not sure how well easy he gonna do here. Hey, the Broly's doing stunts for us. I'll take those. We'll take those. Oh jeez. I mean, this is the time now. Waiting. So this Broly support is gone now, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, it's only for one turn. There. So yeah, we'll transform with Broly and then we'll use the domain, I guess. Okay. Still a scary fight, nonetheless. Ooh, I forgot about the DBZ Brody sprite animation is in the game. Okay. We'll go with this. So now Daigoku's thing is charged. Don't know what that means. Hopefully we can survive whatever the flip that is. So the domain is up, which means that Broly has his guard up right now. So he has 60% damage with the guard now active. And I don't know if he gets extra defense from his passive besides the support from the domain itself. Right. Cool. Okay, so we go into this form now. Is this just a hard hit? Is this a hard hitting form? I thought it was like a countdown to a super. Well, maybe he hits really hard. I don't flippin' know. I ain't trusting with a 10-foot pole regardless. There. So let's do this. Let's give all of those AGL key spheres to Vegeta. So, like, what does he need to do? He needs to do 5 super attacks or something to build up. He needs to do 5 super attacks to get the double orb changing, is essentially what he needs to do. He's done 2 so far. Oh, 2 so far right there. Hey, I forgot. We don't need to guess anymore. And then Broly right now. So, Broly, how much damage reduction is he giving this rotation? There. He gives... what is it? No, he gives support. He gives himself damage reduction. How much support is he giving? For every Rainbow Keys we obtain, you get 20% attack and defense support there. So that's 3. So that's 60% attack and defense support for everybody on this rotation there. And of course, 3 key. Yeah, that 3 key is huge. It's massive. Oh, okay. Are we dead here? Because Frieza's passive is not active here. We are not dead, but we... Yeah, if we had the defense up over there, we would have tanked that 100%. Yeah, unfortunately, that defense passive of his when he gets hit lasts for only 3 turns. So essentially 2 turns from the turn of getting hit. Then when he comes back around, you have to get hit once again, which is kind of unfortunate for this game. So this one here is a bit of a scary scenario because... if the Goku is going to keep on supering in slot 1, it's going to be kind of an issue. Yeah. Although we do have Tech Broly on the next rotation, he is kind of invincible for the... No, we're dead here. I think we are absolutely dead here. Okay. Okay. This is a bit of an issue there. We'll be right back in a few seconds. Alright guys, we're back. We're gonna try it with this wonky team. So I realized that there is no Inhuman... Well, there's only 2 Inhuman Deeds leaders that I actually have. Because I don't have any of the new units. I haven't pulled them yet as a recording of this video. Omega is the leader of the team, but I don't have him right now. So the only 2 that we can really make do for Inhuman Deeds is either that AGL sellout Vegeta, who's here, the Scout of Vegeta, this one, there, or the Giant Grave Vegeta, which I'm gonna back on the Giant Grave Vegeta as the leader because he can actually go slot 1 and stuff like that. Well, we're gonna see now with this. This is a team of massive support, if anything, and with probably better defensive people on here. And I did bring Baby this time, so let's hop in again. Let's have a look-see. So the team's damage is probably going to be way lower right now. But we'll try and make do. Okay, so already, now, Rose, do you need to be in slot 3 or whatever? No. Okay, I'm going to put him in slot 1. Because I want him to build up now. He needs to start building up quite a bit. Yeah. Vegeta's fine for this turn for him. He can't get really hurt by that 18. I don't think. Maybe. Could still be an issue, but hey, we'll make do with the budget that we have here. And you know, I even say I say this is a budget team, but it's not really. It's got some pre-price units, long time units on here. So a lot of them like ECAs, boosted units and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, I was holding my breath to see if actually Goku Black is going to take the Obelisk here, because I wasn't sure. But okay, yeah, we need to get his defense build up, then we'll just start floating him off. But yeah, okay, our slot 1 seems to be on each rotation. What double Omega on the next fucking rotation? Jesus Christ. It's actually pretty insane. Unfortunately... Actually, I don't know. I actually don't know if that physical Omega can go in slot 1. But the thing is, I want to keep Frieza in slot 1 for 1 rotation, Vegeta in slot 1 on another rotation, because that's their best power. Everybody else can just tank defense normally. Yeah, and then we have Baby who's debuffing. Who the boss can be debuffed. Alright, we are going to save the domain for another period of time, and we're going to leave this Omega with this one over here. Because why not? If anything. So if I remember correctly, he just requires Rainbow Key Spheres, is what he does, right? We'll probably put... He doesn't need to be any specific slot, right? No, he does not. I'm going to put him in slot 1, if anything. I'll save the domain. And we'll put Freeze in slot 2 just so that he can have the chance to additional super and build up some defense. That's the only reason why I'm putting him there, honestly speaking. Yeah. Omega Strength Run super easy. You don't need anything. You just need to have your 12p or more, essentially. Okay, yeah, and he's the third attack in the turn, so this will actually help us a bit. I'll work towards getting the Dokkan attack and seeing how we feel here. Okay. 45 million, geez, yeah, you see the absolute best of the difference, even on this team, which is not like a full 250% lead for him. That's just like a massive difference from what our budget units versus the new unit. His attack and defense doing will help. I am not sure. I presume it's not carrying over because that boss that it transitions to is a new boss. But it's a new like phase or boss or whatever. So the attack and defense we do here is kind of pointless, but it'll help us for taking the supers here, if anything. But yeah, as soon as we go into the actual phase, then I'll pop the domain, and then we should be safe to carry on as we please. 26 million. Yeah, he's also giving support, like a decent, and doing a massive debuff on the enemy too as well. So technically, we should be better off over here on this team specifically, just because of the multiple supports, the massive debuffing that we do, etc., etc. Okay, it looks like the stuff is predetermined to for what's gonna happen. I am gonna now. So how many attacks does this Rosé need to get? 60%. He needs 5 attacks, essentially. He's gotten 3 so far. So that last slot will give him enough. I'm going to leave Broly on here so that he can start building up with the Rainbow Key Spheres, if anything. So Vegeta can super attack over here. Broly, that's 4 Rainbow Key Spheres. So that is 80% attack and defense support for this rotation. So people are going to hit quite hard here. And then Rosé. Come over here. The actual support from this team, like the amount of support that's happening here, could just make it like a 250% team. That's what it is. Of course, the downside of this is that we don't have the HP. Oh, I see that, but we had 750,000 HP, okay? It's actually quite interesting. I wonder who's giving that massive HP buff. Probably Omega, like with his natural HP stat. That's what I mean. Okay, yeah, Broly's gonna build up his attacks. So that's 3 so far, so it's like 30% damage reduction. Can you give me another one? Nah. Okay. Ooh, sticky damage. Jesus. Okay. But yeah, all the supports we're gonna float off. We may... Just think about it. Maybe we should have left Rosé with Great Vegeta, because rotation's looking a bit weak. Who's coming here? STR Omega. He's the better defensive unit out of others. I'd rather have him here. Okay, so free turn, technically, again. So we'll do this again. Jeez, the flashbang. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do this again. We will pop the domain when we come back around. Actually, the domain actually, hold on. Now I forget, right? It is for GT bosses. No, it's for Inhumanities as well. What do you think? No, I want to maximize the amount of turns that we get. So let's actually just carry on over here. We'll come back and pop the domain. Next turn is just surviving everything, I guess. Yeah. We'll do this. If anything. Okay. Right. Oh, we attack broke, which doesn't really matter this turn because we're going to transition to another phase. Okay. Right. How much is Baby gonna do here, actually? Nah. So I have an opinion about the boost units, like where they're fun to use for the time. Like, see, like this. This is fun. If anything, I like what they're doing with the boost units. The problem is though, like, it's not permanent, right? Like, it's not permanent. Okay. Right. I would probably leave Omega on here, if anything. He doesn't give defense support to Omega, right? He gives attack support, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he gives full attack support. So maybe it'd be more beneficial for me to actually do this. Because the Brody is actively giving the support for Vegeta over here, which is actually quite nice. Yeah. So let's do this. I don't know how much we're about to take here. Because I'm not sure about the tanky of this Vegeta. How I think it is. That's 3 Rainbow Orbs. Okay. How much defense we have? Yay. I don't know. Frieza's like sits around like a... Oh, okay. No, okay, that's good. That's good. We're still in danger. Because I don't know about the other guys. That Super Easy Broly is very old. Okay, yeah, this is Prime Vegeta now. How much we take here? Okay, that was just... Okay, good. Oh, cheeky Kid Goku. Trying the double super, the flippin' Vegeta. Jesus. Okay, now we should be fully built up with the damage reduction of Brody. He's at 50%. So he should be able to tank normals now. Ooh, we dead here? Please don't tell me we're dead here. Okay, no, we're not. This man's just gonna keep on supering. Like, he did 3 supers within this turn. This Omega, I don't know if he can survive. He only has 40% damage reduction if I remember correctly. And he's lowering defense. I wish he lowered attack. We almost there. No, Omega! Ah! Okay. Well, hopefully this is the end. So we'll pop the domain and then we'll pop Frieza's active skill, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Woo! Yeah. I was about to say, Omega, can you speak up a little bit, please? Why is it that like the old sounding actors are like fucking deaf or like mute, excuse me? Like fucking DKP's standby like mode and this Omega's actor his domain, like they're like whispering or something like that. I don't know what it is. But like I have this game's background music on like low and this game's like actual volume on high. So I don't know what's happening. But you know what you guys think? This is how to do it with like a budget T without the new Omega. Of course, he is using the friend Omega who helped a lot in the fight. But this is a massive support and debuff team. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye-bye.